There is a gold rush going on in the market for decentralized domains and NFTs right now. There are no clear rules, big players give out a lot of money to everyone trying to implement their domain system in all kinds of applications. The market will be divided among the most aggressive marketing companies. Well, what difference does it make to an ordinary person who wins and who loses? The point is that while companies are competing among themselves, scattering money left and right, ordinary users can get significant benefits. Of course, pig sellers, not gold diggers, make the most money during the gold rush. But not everyone is ready to sell pigs, and it doesn't take a lot of time and money to be a gold digger. I will tell you what were, are, and maybe ways to make money on decentralized domains. But first, I would like to tell you what is the difference between a regular domain and a Web3 domain, and why companies want to capture this market. Let's start from the very beginning. Everyone knows the usual first-level domains that end with .com, .org and others. In recent years, a lot of them began to appear with different names. There is at least one big problem with these domains. If a government, court or corporation wants to make your domain away from you, they will do it at the snap of their fingers. You pay money for a domain every year, but in fact you do not fully own it. Now all these domains are managed by the international non-profit organization ICANN. It was created with the participation of the United States, which later left the company, although the legal entity of the organization is still in the United States. ICANN has proxies in the form of 14 key-keepers. Key-keepers since 2010 have met 4 times a year, twice on the east coast of the United States and twice on the west. Each of the 14 keepers has the usual iron keys to safety deposit boxes, which are scattered around the world. Smart cards are stored in these cells. All smart cards together provide a master password to access the ICANN database. At the mentioned ceremony, a new master password is generated. At first glance, this sounds a little mystical, but it's necessary for a kind of decentralization. Although all these people predictably gather in one place, they can easily become a target for intruders. What's going on the world of Web3 technologies? There are 2 major players in the market: Ethereum name service and unstoppable domains. There are also smaller players, but lately there has been a lot of activity among these 2 organizations. ENS in the past is a part of Ethereum that separated and operated as a detached organization. From it you could get one of the largest payments of all airdrops, simply for the fact that once you are registered a domain sometime in the past. For one registered domain on one wallet, you could get about $15,000 in the form of their tokens, which have good liquidity in the market. This means that you can easily buy or sell these tokens. If you were lucky and you registered many domains for different Ethereum addresses, then for each such domain you would also receive $15,000. I can imagine how much money the cyber squatters made by registering these domains just in insane amounts. By the way, cyber squatting is one of the ways to make money on decentralized domains. You buy beautiful names in the hope of selling them in the future for a lot of money. Usually the most valuable domains are the names of large corporations, brands and everything related to crypto exchanges. In the early years of the existence of domains from ENS, their sale was another task, since there were no specialized platforms. Now everything has become much easier when a large number of NFT trading platforms have appeared. On such platforms, it's quite easy to buy and sell decentralized domains. By the way, the second big player in the decentralized domain market is unstoppable domains. They are technologically similar to ENS. They also use blockchain and smart contracts to manage the domain registry. They have a couple of interesting features. For example, you buy a domain once for your life. You don't need to pay every year to renew, as when buying a classic domain or when buying a domain from ENS. They also have very strong NFT support. Each domain you create is linked to an NFT that you can trade on OpenSea. That is, if you bought a beautiful domain, then a market for its resale immediately opens up for you. That is, if you bought a beautiful domain, then a market for its resale immediately opens up for you. In mid-2021, Unstoppable Domains held a 100 million giveaway for domain buyers. Each dollar spent was multiplied by 3, and the donated amount could be spent again on buying domains. Not the best bonus if you just want to make money, but with this bonus you can make some pretty name for 3 times more what you would normally afford. Then this name can be simply put on the NFT trade platform and forgotten about it for years. Well, or until the moment they buy it from you. In general, one of the easiest way to make money both on domains and on any crypto project is to just start using it. If you participate in new projects even a little, then sooner or later you will be able to benefit as an early adopter. This year there has been a lot of evidence of this. Almost every decentralized exchange has given away significant amounts of money in the form of an airdrop. Personally, I became a member of airdrops from Uniswap, Gitcoin and ENS for a total of about 20 grand. In general, it's a very pleasant and little strange feeling when you are given something of value, although you did not put any special effort into it. There were people who knew or believed in possible airdrops of specific projects and exchanges and created many accounts, carried out fictions transactions in exchanges in order to become a member of airdrops. Someone was lucky, someone was not very lucky. For example, I remember a case when one guy created many accounts for one of the decentralized exchanges, conducted transactions for hundreds of thousands of dollars, but made a mistake in the amount of transactions. For example, it was necessary to exchange for $1,000 in each account and he exchanged it for $800. He could become a millionaire with the help of this airdrop, but in the end he lost money and time. Of course, this guy had big bets, but the expectations were huge. For an ordinary person who would simply use the exchanger for his own purposes, everything would be less tragic and the benefit would significantly exceed the expense. Therefore, I would recommend buying a domain from Unstoppable Domains in anticipation of some kind of airdrop in the future, or at least to get a nice name for your wallet and make transfers more convenient. You can do this using my referral link below. For your purchase, you and I will receive bonuses. It's beneficial for us together, as this bonus comes from Unstoppable Domains. Going back to the expectations of the airdrops, judging by their Twitter, I'm not the only one waiting for it. From time to time, people ask questions about it. Unstoppable Domains answers that in the near future there will be no airdrop, but this does not mean that this will never happen. After such a huge distribution from ENS, I just want to believe in freebies and that the competitor will not lower the bar and make the distribution at about the same level or even higher. Do you think there will ever be a giveaway from Unstoppable Domains? Write in the comments below. And if you are sure that the airdrop will happen, then keep it in a secret, buy a domain using my referral link, and see you in a few years with bags of money. Bye!